Episode 2. Bitches.
What's going on, guys? It's snoov603 bringing you Just the Tips, Episode 2, Wager Match Edition. We got 3 games for you. First one is going to be Sticks and Stones on Nuketown, as you can see. Game 2 is One in the Chamber on Crisis, and Game 3 is going to be Gun Game on Kowloon. So what I'm going to offer you up is some really good tips for excelling at playing wager match games in 3 completely different game types. If you haven't played them yet, strongly recommend it. It can be stressful at times, but the intensity, the excitement of it, unrivaled than by any other game type in this game. It's phenomenal. I can't get enough of it. And I've spent a lot of time playing it. So to jump right into it, for Sticks and Stones, obviously beware the tomahawk. If you get tomahawked, you will get bankrupt. So if you were first place and you had the first guy by like literally double his points, someone tomahawks you, right back down to 0, bud. And that in itself can be very stressful, but man, is it intense when you're running around, you're in the middle of a couple of different guys, and you're just worried about that tomahawk. But if you get the tomahawk, it's just like, holy shit, I'm the fucking man. You feel like an utter animal just knowing that you got that and you dominated some kid. So number one, keep your head on a swivel. These games are very fast-paced, very intense, and they usually take part, like especially in Nuketown, in the middle of the map, where a lot of people just, it's easier to see everyone, there's not much cover to hide behind, and you can get the kills quickly. And usually you can find a group of people all fighting all at once. So you can kind of come in and, sneak attack, come up, knife someone behind, from behind, or throw a tomahawk. Maybe even get a collateral by shooting the crossbow into them. But yeah, you need to keep your head on a swivel, and you want to work from the outside edges looking in. And by doing that, you keep the outside edge to your back, you eliminate one direction you have to look and keep paying attention to, which is huge. Allows you to focus on the other 3 and pay more attention to them, and hopefully that in turn will mean you get more kills than no one else will be able to come up and knife you. Another big tip, after you fire your crossbow, if you're still kind of in the thick of it and someone's nearby you, don't bother waiting for it to reload, because it takes fucking forever and a day. Instead, switch to your ballistic knife and go knife happy, which as you can see I've been doing, and it works really, really well. Once you've gotten out of the thick of it and you have a second to kind of recuperate, then move into a corner, reload your crossbow and your ballistic knife if you can, then get right back into it. Alright, next up we've got One in the Chamber on Crisis, and right here where you're looking right down the gun of the map, sitting on the very edge beside this truck, to me that is the best spot you could possibly be in for playing One in the Chamber. The main reason is line of sight, and that's key if you really want to excel playing One in the Chamber. Obviously, as you know, with One in the Chamber, you only start off with 1 bullet. If you melee someone, you get to stockpile more bullets. For every melee you get an extra bullet. So having that long line of sight, being able to see someone from a long way off and prepare for when you actually go in to gunfight them is huge. As you can see, we're going on the map. I show some other areas we could possibly sit. We've got, okay, you can see someone coming from your left or your right, and you've still got good line of sight to the middle, but look at this. You can see all the way to the other end of the map. And that's huge, because it gives you that much extra time to prepare to how you want to best handle what the person you see coming up the middle, or coming from the right, or left, whatever. It's all about seeing them first and having all the time in the world to prepare and figure out the best way that you want to handle the situation. Really a key thing that you want to do when you're playing One in the Chamber, keep moving. Don't sit still too long, especially when you're coming up on someone. If you walk in on them, aiming down the sights, walking in a straight line, yeah, you definitely have the upper hand for accuracy, for if they come into your crosshairs. But for them, you're an incredibly easy target to hit. Even if they're weaving and bopping and running from side to side, they can still get you because you're not moving. You need to constantly be moving, running around in circles. When you see them, don't come at them straight on. Run left, run right, and just duck, jump, whatever. Don't give them an easy target to hit. And again, if at all possible, knife them. I failed at knifing right there, but sometimes that's how it goes. If you can, you get up behind someone, knife them, because you want to stockpile those bullets for a situation in the end where it's just you and one last guy. It gives you the upper hand, having that extra bullet. Alright, last but not least, we've got Gun Game on Kowloon. This back corner is the best spot you could possibly be on for this map. There might be another better spot, but to me, it doesn't get any better than this. Again, I stressed this before, it's no less important on gun game than it is the other games. A line of sight is key to winning. This spot's great. Left side of the map and right side of the map, you've got two very, very main avenues that go from one main spawn point to the other two main spawn points in this map. So if you jump off to a really good start, which I was luckily able to do on this, you get better guns that have are more effective at farther range, and you can control it. You know, these poor guys, they're just spawning and they move maybe like 30 feet, and you can see them all the way down the other side of the map. If you've got something like MP5K and up, or, you know, not the dual Scorpions, but I think the AK-74U would be after that, you control the map. You know, all these guys with the lower class guns, they have to get up very, very close to you in order to get the kill. You can sit back and pick them off as they all work in towards you. And, you know, no doubt about it, they're going to work their way in towards you because they're going to be pissed that you're dominating them. And you're controlling the map. You have the upper hand by controlling this area. It's not so good when you get closer up, or, you know, higher up towards the end where you've got launchers. But for snipers, it's also a great spot. If you go to the right, you can go upstairs into that upper level. Or you can go left up this ladder and sit up on the roof. And again, you know, it gives you a great line of sight to the other side of the map. And you can snipe people off really easy. But other than that, and I've stressed this before, I can't stress enough, keep your head on a swivel. There's only two avenues you have to look here, left or right. But people come in, they come in fast, they come in hard. So you really, really, really need to be paying attention, because you look right, you kill someone, by the time your weapon's cycled out to the next one, someone's on your left and they're coming in. But that's going to wrap it up. This is snoov603, again, bringing you Just the Tips, Episode 2, Wager Match Edition. Please comment on the video, like it if you liked it. If not, thumb it down. I mean, it'll make me sad, but I guess, if that's the way you want to do it. If you really liked it, please favorite it. It really, really helps us out. It helps us to grow our channel, which we're still actively working on. It really does help in more ways than some people probably realize. Other than that, yeah, comment it. Let us know what you liked, what you didn't like. I will address anything that you specifically want to in Episode 3. Just leave the comments. Let me know what you want to see. Other than that, this is snoov603. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Peace.